Our next question comes from Corey. Corey says, as a blue collar worker, how can I navigate career advancement and ensure I'm being recognized for my hard work and dedication? I've never really had like a normal job ever. So any like sort of advancement or progress or career development I've made has just been in the most weird ways that like isn't for everyone. But like the common thing is just like hard work and open communication up front of like, you know, just setting expectations and meeting goals and hitting your KPIs.
Let me ask you, when you started, like what was your first job in kind of the content media space?
In content media, I guess I was a blog writer for a solar company.
Okay.
And that's content, right?
Yeah, for sure. And then what was your next one? What was your next promotion?
The next one, I was a content writer, but I threw digital marketing, or I threw videography onto it, and I started shooting videos in addition to writing blogs.
Yep. And so you added a new skill.
New skill, yep.
How did you create that new skill?
I practiced it at home.
Yeah. Okay. So you got a promotion because you were able to add more value through a new skill.
I was going to go add more value or solve bigger problems. And what you were bringing with your new skill set, it sounds like, was being able to solve additional problems through marketing or through different media that allowed you. So my response is going to be find ways to add more value beyond just your role and show up every day looking to solve problems for your boss, for your team lead, for whoever. And the bigger problems you can solve, the faster you're going to advance through up the chain.
Solving problems.
In this specific example.
Yeah. Ask the question again.
Yeah. As a blue-collar worker, how can I navigate career advancement and ensure I'm being recognized for my hard work and dedication?
Yes.
Now, they're saying blue-collar.
Yeah. I think you could take blue-collar out of that simply because the answer is true regardless of whatever fucking color you wear or no collar. You guys are touching on it in the same way, but maybe just to explain it in a different context. We get paid to solve problems, whether it's blue collar, white collar, or no collar, right? If you're getting paid by a company, they're paying you to do something, and that something is typically to solve a particular problem. So in your example, you got paid to write content for the blog. And then in your next example, you got paid to write content and also create video shit. And I'm sure it was shit in the beginning.
It was. No,
because it was the first time you
terrible.
did it. Yeah.
I was a weird employee in my mid-20s, y'all.
Yeah. But why were you having to write blogs? Because the company had a problem of content that they needed solved, right? So if you break it down to its most common denominator or its most basic form, every job inherently is solving a problem or a need that the business has. And so the way that you have better career advancement is by finding out what additional problems you can solve in relationship to your current role. Right? So writing blog posts is a content role. Okay, well, what other problems can I solve in that universe? Well, I could do video. Okay, cool. And then once you start doing video, what's the next most inherent problem? Editing. Okay, well, what's the next most inherent problem? Figuring out how to get people to watch and read my shit. Okay, I got to go learn some marketing. Then what's the next? And then you continue to keep going up the ladder or downstream, depending upon how you look at it, and solving problems in that same universe. Maybe thinking about this in a different way when we think about Live Bearded, right? We started with beard products. And then we were like, okay, now we have great beard products. What else could we sell them, right? And what did we do? We said, well, what does someone do immediately before or immediately after grooming their beard? They're usually in the shower. They're usually trimming. They're usually doing something related to the bathroom that is preparing for or after their beard. So we're like, there's where the other problems we could solve are. We could solve other problems before, during, or after. And so I think it comes down to simply, if anybody wants to advance in their career in any way, the best thing that you can do is figure out a way to solve more problems. And the way that you typically do that is by developing new skills. I think that's the key to career advancement for anybody at any stage. Myself as the CEO,
even as owners,
us as owners, the only way we're going to advance our company and our careers is by finding different skills to add so that we can solve new and bigger problems that the company faces. And he mentioned blue collar, right? So think about the frame of a plumber. It's like, okay, well, you're a fucking plumber. You know how to do the plumbing. Okay. Well, do you just know how to do the kitchen plumbing? Do you do the toilet plumbing? Do you do all the plumbing underneath, right? Like there's different levels to the shit, and I don't know anything about it. I've never plumbed, but let's just say that there is. Okay, now you know how to do that. Okay, amazing. And let's say you're the best individual plumber there is in your town. Well, if you want to continue to advance your career, maybe you need to have a second truck. So how do you get a second truck? Well, you get really good at managing the budget and the finances, and you put together a P&L, and then you figure out how to hire someone, and then you have to develop the skills to now become a manager, and then a manager of multiple people, and then the manager of a company. And then it just continues to keep growing out. But the only way that it grows, whether it's growing from an entrepreneur standpoint inside of a company or from an entrepreneur standpoint outside of the company in your own thing.
Is that a term?
Entrepreneur?
Entrepreneur versus entrepreneur?
Yeah, for sure.
I had no
Yeah.
idea.
It's this idea of if you're an entrepreneur, like you can be an employee, right? Or you could be an entrepreneur, which is like, I'm going to treat this company like it's my own in the sense that as an employee, I want to see how I can develop my career path and grow by solving new problems and approaching it in the same way that I would approach it if it was my own company. And then that gives you the capacity to try to find ways to add incrementally more value. And then therefore, if you work for a good company, you'll be rewarded in terms of compensation and growth and things like that.
Yeah, so just working for myself. No, sorry, I didn't mean to distract. It was just I hadn't heard entrepreneurship before.
But I thought I'd try to come up with an example that's relevant in the blue collar, sphere. I think that is whatever the base skill set is, you have to figure out what additional skill sets complement that and help graduate you to the next level.
Well, those are all the questions that we have.
Boom!
Solid.
Yeah. They got progressively shorter as we went on. First one, second.
Yeah. Well, I took up so much damn time. But seriously, guys, if
like
you're
an inverted
if you're
pyramid.
listening to this all the way through, do you like it when we get deeper into some of these topics, talk about business, relate it back to life?
Yeah, we mean it when we say we want your feedback.
Yeah.
If you like, love, hate, all of it, we want to hear about it so we can learn from it and do better
Yeah.
on future episodes. And
Put it in the comments. Now.
right now.
Please.
I like the tangents. I think the tangents are where a lot of value come from,
Yeah.
you know? So
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing a postmortem on this episode already?
Yeah,
While we're going?
we're demonstrating in real time
in real
all the
time.
shit we talked about.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we can talk about what we want to talk about, but if our audience doesn't give a fuck,
Yeah.
then it doesn't matter. So again, part
the
of this
point
process,
is to add value to our audience
Yeah.
and answer the questions they want to hear.
Tell us, was this
and help them.
valuable? Was it
So-
not?
all of our listeners out there, keep going. How should we improve? What should we do differently? Do we just flat out fucking suck? If that's true, just write, you fucking suck. It won't hurt our feelings.
All caps.
But if you're gonna
All
write,
exclamation
point.
if you're
No
gonna
cap,
write,
bro.
if
No
you're
cap.
gonna write, you fucking suck, it better have at least 5 exclamation points at the end of it.
Yeah. And you better get
And
really
one of those
specific.
shit emojis. I want a shit emoji if you think we suck. But if you think we're cool, then just say, nah, man, I liked it.
I really like it when people get really specific with their insults.
Yes.
That really lets my ego be able to protect myself easier.
Yeah.
If you say you suck to me, it's just like, oh, well, there's just so much that sucks about me.
Yeah.
What is
What
it?
specifically?
What
Which part?
specifically is the worst?
Yeah. One time I got a comment on one of my videos and it said, if you're going to make videos, you should fix your ugly teeth. I was like, God damn.
We've heard
That
heard
hurts.
them all over the years.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
Yeah.
Gotta love the
And
trolls.
truthfully, I was a little self-conscious with my teeth in general because I never had braces. The bottom's like a little bit crooked, and I was like, man, this guy knew right how to hit me in the dick.
Even
But
Jim Carrey
Not
has
anymore.
crooked teeth.
Not anymore. I'm good to go now.
You're good.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
that guy.
People dug on my bald spot when we did You Suck at Bearding.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't care. They still laughed and they watched the whole thing. So I won, not them.